welcome back. And I'm laughing because we have a huge lion here in the studio. And if you have children, you might want to put them in front of the TV and let them see this. This is amazing to me. And I want to introduce Zach Johnson and Rachel Sanders. Now, Zach is the marketing manager for the Academy of Arts Ministries, and Rachel is a local instructor. Now, you actually do theater that is based on
the Bible.
Bible.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, everything. Yeah, everything we do is based on making the Bible come alive, or Christian themes. So you look at the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, which is what this lion is. He's the lion part of the Lion, the Witch,
Hello
and the
there, lion. He's huge.
Yes, ma'am, he is. He was built by our technical director, Ken Hines, and then also by three actually hardworking teenagers.
That's marvelous.
So, and we are one of only, I think, 2 or 3, 4 maybe companies in the world that build puppets of that size.
It's fabulous, really. And you try to reach the whole family.
That's exactly
what
right.
you do is an outreach for Christ, but you do it in a way that brings families in.
Right, and gives families something that they can feel very safe to come see. And it's not just Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. We do biblical plays too that's just straight from the Bible, and watching that come to life. But yeah, it's a family theater with the express purpose of using Christians in theater, using the gifts God has given them to give a Christian message to families, to people. Yeah.
And you use teenagers, young people.
Yep. Some theaters will have, they'll pay people to come down from like New York or other places. Like, they'll pay we train young people. That is the very heartbeat, I think, of this ministry, is to get young people to come in and use the gifts that God has given them and learn how to communicate clearly and with confidence. And hardly anything does that better than stage.
Yeah, it's discipleship through the arts. It's an opportunity to pour into young people through the arts. And it's awesome to see the arts break down walls and create vulnerability with people. And it's something you just bond over and build community.
You think about all the pressure in our society. All the negative pressure that a young person goes through. And it's getting worse as the years go on. Well, now it's pressure, but it's in a good environment. So stage, hardly anything brings pressure like stage does. But now we get a chance to get these young people and train them technically, train them, in arts of communication, and put them under that pressure, and then watch what comes out. It's like a tea bag. Put a tea bag in hot water, and what's inside comes out, and then you can deal with that right there. So it's discipleship through the arts.
So now you do how many productions a year, and you're right in Taylor's.
That's exactly
right
yes,
here.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We do about 8 productions a year, and we'll do somewhere between 1 and 10 or 11 performances of each production, just depending on the size of the production.
Yeah. So, and that's right there in Taylor. So anybody can get a ticket and come to the productions, and you have a very high level of performance.
Yes, ma'am.
That's right.
Yes, ma'am. And they can go right on our website, look at what's now showing, click right on the date of the show that they want to go see, and then buy their ticket right online.
Yeah.
And you try to keep it the price so that families can come, I hope.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
We work hard to do that, and that's obviously with the sort of things we're doing. If we could, we would give tickets away because we want people to see this sort of thing.
This lion, that's quite a work of art, and you've got what, 2 or 3 people.
That's right.
Yes,
Inside the lion.
There are 3 teenagers in there right now running the lion and the.
And he actually appears on stage.
That's exactly right.
In the production.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's exactly right. And so he will come around, he will move. He's very, very mobile.
That's quite a work of art.
Man,
really.
Yes.
I remember the first time I saw that thing when it was fully done, and it's kind of breathtaking. So, yes, ma'am.
That's amazing. Yeah. So now tell me a little bit about you're doing. In February, you're doing Narnia.
That's exactly right.
Yes, we'll be doing the Lion,
he
the Witch,
will
and the
be
Wardrobe.
There.
Yes, he will.
This is Aslan.
And this is something that you would say children could come to?
Yes, most assuredly. I would say age-wise, just because of the nature of the production, maybe like 4 and up.
Okay.
I'd say,
All
just
right.
because there is some, it follows. C.S. Lewis wrote it as an allegory for Christ and what Christ did for us. And so there's a scene in which Aslan the lion takes the place of a traitor. So there's a son of Adam that comes into Narnia, and he makes a deal with the White Witch, and he betrays his siblings, basically. And so Aslan decides to die in place of this boy as a way of taking his punishment, which is just what Christ did for us on the cross. And so there's a scene where, darkness looks like it's triumphing. So we have the White Witch and all of her evil people very excited because they've finally taken down Aslan. And that can be scary for children that are a little younger than 4, maybe. So we would say that. But man, there's a triumphant ending because, like we know, Christ rose from the dead, and our Aslan is on a stone table dead, and then there's a puff of smoke, and he is gone off the table, and then he, will.
Now, this actually starts on February the 1st.
The 12th.
The 12th.
The 12th.
Yep,
But,
opens the 12th.
tickets will be available.
They're available right now.
Tickets are available right now.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
so you
ma'am.
don't have to wait.
No, ma'am.
exactly
Get
right.
your tickets right now.
But the production is February 12th through the 27th.
That's
Yes, ma'am.
correct.
Yes, ma'am. We'll have 10 performances from the 12th to the 27th.
And you have high school age people. This is an outreach
Yes,
for
it is.
young people that
Yes, it
is
is.
wholesome.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm.
That's what you're attempting to do,
That's
and you
exactly
also
right.
are attempting to have good theater.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
It's excellence without compromising value and values. So it's excellence without compromising morals. You look at the arts as it is right now, and a lot of times, unfortunately, the Christian theater and Christian movies have gotten a bad reputation of not being up to par excellence-wise. And we don't want that. So everything we do is at a high level. We'd say Broadway quality, but with narrow way morals. So everything is done specifically to promote Christ, to disciple Christ, to make the Bible come alive, in the hearts of the people that are on stage and in the audience. And that's just really our heartthrob. If we weren't doing that, as a Christian, I don't think I'd want to be a part of it. But this is something I'm very comfortable giving my life to,
Now, and actually, how long has this been in existence?
The ministry itself was founded by Dr. Nikki Chavers in 1971. And it started as a ministry to churches. And they would go church to church doing biblical dramas, as a way of helping and being an add-on to the preaching. So people could see the story of Joseph or see the story of David come to life. And then it grew from that into something more of a school and a training facility where we could take young people and train them. And that really started in 2006 when we actually purchased the old Taylor's Elementary building, which is where the Logos Theater now is. And there's also a Christian college conservatory where students can come and further their training in the arts with an associate's, a master's, and bachelor's degrees as well.
And Rachel, you teach.
Yes, ma'am. I teach voice there. Yep.
So
I give private vocal lessons to the sacred dramatic production majors at the Conservatory.
you people stay pretty busy.
Yes,
We do.
yes, we do.
So if somebody out there, if a young person, or maybe someone watching has a young person in their family that might be interested in this, do they have to come and audition? We have a website, a phone number. They have to audition for upcoming productions.
Right, and that's so we can make sure that we can fit them in the role that best suits them, that best suits the performance as well. And so for a lot of our productions, we do that. There are. And sometimes we do have to select only a certain number because we can't obviously have a cast of 200 people, so there are some times where you don't always get in, but we have camps that we're doing this summer.
Oh, now that's interesting.
Yeah, and
but what age group?
Well, the age groups, we've got elementary all the way up through high school. And we'll be running camps with those kids. And some of the kids, obviously when you have a big cast, you have to say no to some people. We hate doing that. We absolutely hate that. It's painful.
The summer camps.
The summer camps are open to everybody. Anybody can come, and you'll get the same level of training, and where we can really dig in and help kids learn to do things.
Well,
that's
this gives
fantastic. We're very excited
confidence.
about that.
This gives, you know, they don't have to have a career in the theater.
Right.
But
Yeah.
if they learn to present themselves, to speak well in front of other people, that's a plus that goes with their whole life.
Oh, yes, ma'am. And yeah, someone told me the other day, they were like, you know, when you look at the two #1 fears in this country, there's public speaking and death in that order of things people are most afraid of, you know. And you know, as a Christian, we don't have to be afraid of death. And as a Christian in arts, I don't have to be afraid of public speaking. So, you know, we're good on that. But it's so important in our culture as it exists right now to teach young people to confidently communicate truth.
Yeah, because,
You know?
you know, turn off the TV and talk to people.
Exactly. Yes,
you know?
ma'am. Yeah, exactly.
And our young people don't have that opportunity many times. They just sit in front of the television.
Oh, that's exactly right.
And it's very sad.
It is. It really is. And we're losing that ability to just, I guess, socialize.
All right,
person
now,
to person.
we are heading into spring and then to summer. And so you have something available, and since you are the instructor, I'm asking you.
Yes, ma'am.
For young people that they could get involved when school is out, what are your plans?
So the summer camps that Zach was talking about, the elementary and younger middle school students can be a part of the camp where they're going to learn the production called The Little Red Hen. And I think our artistic director, she wrote that, Nicole Stratton. And she's also writing a play on Esther for our older middle school students through high school students. And so they will directly be diving into the story of Esther from the Bible. And the great thing about our theater and discipleship through the arts is when you learn a script as an actor, you are memorizing the lines and it's becoming a part of who you are because you're taking it in. And so when you have the opportunity to memorize scripture as part of an artistic expression, what an excellent opportunity is that.
And this will be going on in the summer.
That's exactly right.
And what age group would you be looking for your summer
Elementary,
programs?
all the way through high school. So K-5 through 12th grade.
Yeah.
So for Little Red Hen, that'll be elementary through younger middle school students. And then for Esther, it'll be our older middle schoolers through 12th grade.
And these will be held in the Taylor's area,
That's
is
exactly
that right?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So if somebody out there has a young person, you're thinking of something positive to do in the summer, you might want to investigate this. And we have a phone number and a website, and if you didn't get it, I'll have it here. But I think this is a real positive thing that you can present for young people.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
And this production that you're having in February, Narnia,
Yes.
you can get tickets, and it will be presented in Taylor's.
That's right.
Okay.
At the
So
Logos
everybody,
Theater.
this is wonderful, and thank you, the Academy of Arts Logo Theater.
Logos Theater. That's correct.
Logos Theater. Thank you from Taylor's. Thank you so much.
Thank
Very
you.
welcome.
And good luck to you. This is exciting. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for having us.
And wherever you are, I say it all the time. If you have children at home, put them in your lap and read to them. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.